On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be talking about the second S of the 5S methodology, straighten. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, Warehouse Safety Tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
If you joined us last week on Warehouse Safety Tips, you know that last week and the previous week we talked about the 5S methodology intro and the first S of the 5S methodology, which is sort. Now, when you sort, you go through and you find the essential from the non-essential. You can do it in your work area, you can do it in your whole facility. But the second S of the 5S methodology is going through, and it's called straighten. Another word for it is set in order, and I'll explain that part in just a second. But when you go through and you straighten, you essentially find the order of operation that things need to be. So everything is ready and available for people when they need it. Now, the set in order portion is taking it just a little bit further, and that is making sure that not only things are in order and ready to go, but that they are set in order for who needs them most. So you're essentially making sure that, number one, you're going back to last week and making sure that you've differentiated the essential from the non-essential, and then you're going through and making sure that everything is in absolute best order of operation so that it can be grabbed, used, and put back for the next person in the most efficient way possible. So next week, stay tuned, because what we're going to be talking about is going through and shining. Shining is going to be the third S of the 5S methodology. And until you join us next week, we want to hope that you stay safe. Have a great week, and here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line Floor Tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic, and backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line Floor Tape, the only durable stripe.